Now, it's Wednesday, so it's on the map. And before we get to the forecast, we're going to have a chat with Sara, who's been getting in the autumnal mood this week by doing some foraging. And you're wearing your winter coat, Sara. Things must be cold.
I know. I've enacted the big coat protocol, that's absolutely right. I'm in Romney Marsh, which is just absolutely gorgeous. And I really come here and I think big skies, and big skies, right now it's clear skies and it's cold skies as well. We'll get to that in just a second. But even as the autumn is drawing in here, there is still so much to see and something to do too. 100 square miles of flatland spanning parts of both Kent and East Sussex. This is Romney Marsh. Its coastline and isolated location made it a smuggler's paradise. More legitimately, sheep farming gave rise to a successful wool trade. There are the lost villages, disappeared after the plague or when more modern building came along. For some, like here at Fairfield, a church is the only reminder.
It's just quite an incredible, unique landscape because it is so flat. The sky is so big.
Claire Bruce has lived on or around the marsh her whole life, and it's her love for the place and the flora and fauna here that inspired her to become serious about cooking, and last year have a successful run as a semi-finalist on MasterChef.
For me, there is one person who actually stood out, and that's Claire. She gave us a lovely milk pudding, flavoured with things that she forages for as well.
Today, she's offered to take me foraging and show me what can be found in the lanes and fields of the marsh.
Jam on toast is super delicious.
There are rules and an etiquette around responsible foraging for both safety and sustainability. Know what you're picking and only take what you need. Rules Claire lives by.
I don't go wholesale and go picking whole hedges clean of fruit. It's all about the taste of the moment, and then you move on to the next flavour, you know, as the seasons change.
From samphire and sea herbs along the coast to damsons, sloes, blackberries and crabapples in the hedgerows, Claire says there's plenty on the marsh to inspire her at this time of year.
It's a bit of the marsh that when I'm pootling around in my little old car, if I see fruit in the hedge, then I'll stop and maybe pick something that's ripe and take it home and turn it into something delicious.
And with that, Claire disappears to cook up a storm with the fruits of our labour growing wild on Romney Marsh. Definitely it's crumble season. I'm anxious to get home for some with some nice custard, warm myself up. Before I do, let me just tell you, why is there a picture of Derek Jarman behind me? Well, actually, the churches around here in Romney Marsh are actually part of an Art in Romney exhibition, which runs all the way through to next week. Some hidden surprises for you to find. Now, of course, I have just really wanted to tell you just about how cold it is out here. I hope you're tucked up at home. Got a chilly night to come tonight, let me tell you. Let's take a look at the headline for the next few days. We do have, to talk about some chilly air with us and a return to the rain from tomorrow onwards. Let's look at tonight in some detail because at the moment, as I say, it is clear skies and the temperatures are already starting to fall away. In some places, we're just around 9-10 degrees right now. I think we're really going to see those temperatures fall lower than we have done at any point so far this season. In some places, we could be as low as 4 or 5 degrees rurally into tomorrow morning. But tomorrow we've got more cloud, we've got some outbreaks of patchy rain at times coming through, particularly towards the end of tomorrow. And the temperatures with that cloud around and not as much sunshine, mid-teens is what we're looking at. Remember, the average for the time of year is around 17 or 18 Celsius. And then here's a second band of rain coming in for tomorrow night, and that's going to be replaced by some heavier rain for Friday itself. You can see it here on the fronts chart. It's an area of low pressure. We've got some real squeeze on the isobars as well. It is going to turn really rather windy. So as we go through tomorrow, those winds will be picking up, and again into Friday, we'll have wind gusts at 40-45 miles an hour and spells of heavy rain as well. It is going to feel cool in the coming days. And I'm afraid Natalie's staying unsettled at the weekend too.
Right, keep that coat on, get home for the crumble. Sara, thank you very much indeed. That is it from us tonight, but Kate will be with you later. Bye-bye.
This is BBC One. Now a party political broadcast by the Labour Party.